Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, I'm wearing the same thing as I was in the last video. We're doing part 2 of speed reviews. I think I have a little bit less products this time. I should have divided it a little bit more evenly, but it's cool. We're rolling with the punches. I messed this up a little bit in the first place, so we're just gonna go with the flow. It's gonna be fine. So I have the remainder of all the stuff, like I said, for my speed reviews. This includes stuff that I've tried between January and now. Let's just go ahead and get into it. My dogs will continue to insert themselves into these videos because I can't let them out there because it's hot outside, A, so I can't let them outside, and B, they whine at my door if I don't let them in here. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. So first, let's start off with one of the most popular products right now, and it is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. This is in the shade Primrose. I have another shade of this, and honestly, I don't know where it went, which sucks. But I have the plumping version. I didn't know there was a difference. It's basically like lip gloss in a lipstick form. It's got the prettiest packaging. I fell in love with these before like other people on TikTok were like exploding about them. It's so cool. You just take it and you click this up. I don't want to click it up right now because it's sticking up the perfect amount, but it has a very yummy coconutty scent, but also it's got like a minty feel. Not too spicy or anything like that where your lips feel like they're on fire, but just the perfect amount to where they kind of like just look a little bit fuller. I really, 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 really love it. So then I've got this new Sensitive Skin Serum Foundation from Neutrogena. I think this is new, I've never seen this before. It's basically supposed to be like their take on the like Beauty Blender version and the L'Oreal version. I liked this. I will say that when I initially put this on, I went and like we were leaving and I was sitting in the car and I opened the mirror and it looked like my face was almost purpley, but then it didn't later on. So I don't know what the deal is with that. It didn't happen any other time but that first time that I tried it. And then it didn't look like that anymore. So I don't know what the deal with that was, but I like it. It's not my most favorite. I prefer the Beauty Blender one and I prefer the L'Oreal version of this, but it is really good. And I like that it's actually in hard plastic because sometimes I get a little bit nervous with glass packaging that it's gonna like shatter everywhere. So I see that as a pro, whereas some people might see the plastic packaging as possibly a con. I don't, but anyway, it's just an okay product. This is something I picked up when I was in Sephora in Miami, and I have an itchy nose, sorry. This is the Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30. It's basically a tinted sunscreen. I've kind of been using it as like a foundation-y type product. It's obviously not the right shade. This is my self-tanner shade, but I really have been liking this. I wouldn't say I would like replace foundation with it. And I also have to say I do have to powder with it. Actually, something that I've really been enjoying is using the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation with this. I also really like just a regular L'Oreal Infallible powder, but I feel like this with the e.l.f. Camo powder is like a match made in heaven. This is really good though. I really do like this. I kind of want to get it in like my winter shade or my fair shade, my natural shade pretty much, because it really is so nice and it does have decent amount of coverage, like more than you'd probably think. But it is a little bit glowy, so I personally have to set it with powder, and probably most people would. So I recently mentioned this in the collab video I did with Daisy, but one of my favorites this summer is this Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer. I actually got this in Miami as well. I bought the big one. I probably could have gotten the small one, but I didn't. And I thought this was gonna be way too dark, but it's really not that bad. It blends so easily, so even if you thought it was dark, look at the way it blends. Like, it just blends in so nicely. It doesn't blend away, but it blends in so easily and it stays for such a long time. Also, I think this packaging is so cute. I do wish maybe the mirror is a little bit bigger, but I don't typically use mirrors in here to like apply bronzer. I usually just use like a regular mirror. So that's a nitpicky comment, but I really have been loving this. It's so pretty. I love cream bronzers in the summer. Another cream bronzer I tried is the Rare Beauty bronzer. This is in the shade Happy Soul. I got it in the second shade because first shade was really orange, kind of like the M Cosmetics deal. Talked about in the last speed reviews about how M Cosmetics like lightest shade was really orange. I like this. It's not my favorite, to be honest. It's just, it was really underwhelming. Like, I had seen so many people raving about it, and I tried it and I was thinking it was gonna be like the best ever. And it really wasn't. It wasn't anything in comparison to my Ulta Beauty Stick, which is what I compare it most to because of the format, but it also doesn't really hold a candle to the Tarte breezy bronzer that I just talked about either. So I'm gonna talk about some Winky Lux products real quick. First, I've got this coffee bronzer. This is in the shade Mocha. This is actually my self-tanner shade. It really does smell like hot chocolate powder. I mentioned that in the vlog that this was featured in, but yeah, it smells very interesting. I like this. It's a little bit patchy. I like it, but sometimes like it can go on real patchy and I kind of have to work at it. So it's probably my least favorite of the powder bronzers that I mentioned in both the speed reviews videos, but I think it's okay, just wouldn't repurchase it again. I also picked up the Winky Lux Unibrow Tinted Brow Gel. I think they probably named it that for a reason. I really like the spoolie on this. I did mention that I thought it may be a little bit too dark. I believe I mentioned that in the vlog. It is a little bit too dark. You wouldn't think it would be, but it goes on so strong. I think it's like almost too pigmented to where I kind of am on the verge of caterpillar eyebrows. I wish this were just a hint lighter because I like the formula, but honestly, the fact that it's so dark is distracting me from the formula itself. I do have another eyebrow product to talk about here in a second, but let's finish off with the Winky Lux stuff. If you watched those vlogs, you know I was on the hunt for the Winky Lux Strobing Balm, and I ended up getting it in the less popular shade. The more popular shade is Bubbles. I got it in Radiant Pink. You guys, this is such, I love this product. Like, it is so pretty. I just blend it on with my fingers and it goes on so naturally. I've had so many compliments on my skin when I've worn this. And sometimes I wear it without makeup. Like, I wear it with makeup, without makeup, and I love it both ways. Like, I kind of want to get the Bubbles one just to have, but I really don't need it. The Radiant Pink is perfect, actually, but the Bubbles is just so tempting. We'll see if I end up doing that, which I really don't need to, but this is so good. Like, if you've heard any hype, try to get your hands on this because it is so good. Even if you're not a cream product person, this would change your mind. The other brow product I have here is the Wet n Wild Brow Obsessive Brow Shaving Gel. I was so excited about this. I'm actually gonna like draw it onto my hand so you can see the color. Why is the color so warm? Like, if you look at it next to my eyebrows right now, it pulls warm. And when you put it in the eyebrows, it's very warm. I don't even know if the formula is good because I was so distracted by the fact that the color was so off. And this is, by the way, in the shade Blonde. Why is it that companies think that blonde shades have to have an orange undertone? That is actually the opposite. We need ashier undertones. We need cooler undertones. Stop trying to make them warm, it doesn't work. Honestly, I don't have a fully formed opinion about the formula because I could not wear this out. It was just wrong. I did have a couple of mascaras I tried out. I tried out a lot of mascaras apparently. This is the Pacifica This is the Pacifica Vegan Collagen one. I got this because of Kelly Gooch. I actually got it down in West Palm Beach. As you can see, I did a lot of makeup shopping there. First of all, this package, super sturdy. Like, is this glass? This is so hefty. If it's not glass, it's some really durable plastic. But I was underwhelmed by this. I was really hoping I would like it because Kelly Gooch was going on and on about how like great it is, and I was like, I want to love it, and it just didn't do anything for me. So I'll use it up. Like, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't like mind blowing like the Rare Beauty one has been for me. So it's just not it for me. I also tried this Maybelline Green Edition Mega Mousse Mascara, and everything about this sounded amazing. I even liked the wand. It's a little bit thick of a wand, as you can see. This was like the complete opposite of what I was thinking. When it says Mega Mousse, I was thinking fluffy, like thick, fluffy, beautiful, fluttery lashes. It was not. It was like weird and spidery looking and just bad. It was bad. I'm like so tired right now. Sometimes I feel like when I film after work, I get so tired and then I'm like super sassy and I'm like, does anybody actually like that part of my personality? Because I don't even know if I do. Anyway, I just started talking really slow. I also picked up this Maybelline Green Edition Balmy Lip Blush. They did a great job marketing with like the names, Mega Mousse Mascara Lip Blush. God, this smells so bad. As you probably just noticed based on my reaction, is the smell. This smells like bug spray mixed with sunscreen, mixed with camp, mixed with sweat. And it tastes like it. Oh gosh. When I put it on, I was like, ugh. And then I just kept tasting it. And I was like, I don't even like the color that much. I forgot to show you like a solid swatch. Just wiped it off. But I don't love the color that much. Like, you think it'd be a pretty color. It's okay, but let me tell you, it is not worth the smell. Don't even try. The smell is too like offensive. Another thing that I got in Miami was the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Gloss in the shade Glazed. I really like this. First of all, this doe foot is like another level. It wraps perfectly around your lips. I don't know if this really has a smell. All I can smell is that Maybelline. I heard about this from Taylor Wynn. She was gushing about it in a different shade. This was just the shade that I thought would be most flattering on me because she and I are completely different skin tones, hair colors, everything. But this is really good, and I have it, I keep it in my purse. This I keep like with me all the time because it is that good. So a really off the wall thing that I bought from Supergoop is this sunscreen eyeshadow. It's called the Broad Spectrum Sunscreen. That's literally what it's called, and it's an eyeshadow. This is in the shade First Light. First of all, I love this shade. Second of all, I'm obsessed with this product. This and the Ulta Beauty Tinted Eye Primer. These have my heart right now. This is so pretty. I dot it on, like I like apply it over just a regular like neutral eye. Sometimes if I want to go a little bit more pizzazzy, I apply it over a little bit more colorful eye. It's so pretty. Like I'm so excited this is this good. I was not expecting much. It's not at all goopy or like shiny or oily or anything like that. It's perfect. So bought this Honest Beauty cream cheek and lip color in West Palm Beach. It's really just okay. I don't know if this formula is different from the traditional cheek color because I know Tati really loves this, but this is just an okay product. Like, I'm not obsessed. I just think it's okay. It applies okay. Just not my favorite. There's just something about it. Like, I feel like it sort of picks up my foundation, but also I kind of feel like it doesn't have a lot of pigmentation. So I feel like it simultaneously is picking something up while putting nothing down. Maybelline just recently came out with stacked eyeshadows, like the Kaja things. They're called the Shadow Bricks. I saw this when we were in Miami. It was being sold on Amazon. I put it in my cart. This was the one I liked the most. This was in the, like, variation. What is the name of this variation? Oh, North 3rd and Bedford Avenue. Wow, that was the tiniest font ever. But basically, it's like your happy neutrals. You got a deep brown, and you got like a shimmer, and you got like just like a regular beige color. I would say one thing that's missing is a lighter brown. I would like more of a taupe and not such a stark one. That's really missing from this. But I do like this. I will say this is not the same formula as the Maybelline Nudes of New York eyeshadow palette. If it was, whole nother ball game. The Kaja version of this is better in formula, in my opinion. I like it. It's not that it's patchy, it's just that it's like dry or something. It's a little bit dry, and of course the color variations of these aren't super appealing to most people. Like for me, I need that to be like 4 shades lighter, same undertone, 4 shades lighter. I like the other 2 shades, but I need a little bit more something in here. These are also like $10, and the Maybelline Nudes of New York eyeshadow palette is like $9. Get that one instead of this. You're getting way more eyeshadows, and the shadow quality is better in my opinion. I will keep using this, but it's just not, it's not my perfect stacked palette thing. I didn't know where to go with that. I have the Sephora I Love palette. I also got this in Miami. Thomas was like, you should get it. It's so cute and small. So I did, and I love it like I knew I would. All of these shadows are so pretty. I really am in love with this shadow right here and this shadow. They're just different for me, but they provide like sort of like a smoky mauve-y. I don't know. My most used shades in this are of course these 2 because those are the most wearable for like work and stuff. But I've really been loving this palette and using it quite a lot. I have this other Sephora Pocket palette. I got this in the VIB sale. This is in the variation, I believe it's Sun Shadows, and it's like this purpley. Look, you got this like iridescent. I really love this. I created such a pretty purple look. Even Thomas said he liked it, and he's not an eyeshadow person. Like, it's probably his least favorite thing, which is a haunt, because it's like my favorite thing. But I love this. This shade right here, oh my, is this the prettiest iridescent purple, like all over the lid. So pretty. I love these pocket palettes. I have to be honest, Sephora really kills it in the eyeshadow palette game. Like, I really like their eyeshadow palettes, but Ulta does too. I'm telling you, Ulta and Sephora have some underrated products, you guys. So then the last thing I have outside of the brand I'm gonna talk about is this Kaja Whipped Dream. It's like a multi-use product. You can use it for your eyes and cheeks. I have it in the shade Meringue Pink. I've also tried it on my lips, but the key to trying it on your lips is to like put it on your hand first and then like dot it like this. It's more natural that way. If you go directly, it just doesn't look right because it really wasn't created for that. But I played with it in that way because I can. I love this. It's so good though. I love to put it on my eyes. It's just like a one-stop eyeshadow look. And then on the cheeks, it's got a whipped formula, but it's so easy to blend. And because it's whipped, it doesn't have a ton of shine. So if you're more looking for like a more natural blush to where it's not overly dewy, you would really love this. So we're gonna talk about some about face products because I finally tried the brand and we have to talk about them because they just launched at Ulta. Congratulations to Halsey, that is amazing. So these are products I specifically bought because I was going to the Halsey concert. It's her brand. I was like, I really feel like I have to, this is amazing. And so I did. So I got a lot of highlighter here. First I got this liquid highlight. This is in the shade Shaken or Stirred. And it's a very gold tone. I can't really use it now because I'm fair, but it worked perfectly while I was tan. This looked so pretty. It's not a natural look. Halsey's not really known for natural looks with her makeup, and that is totally fine. It's definitely got a little bit of a kick behind it, and I love it. The one complaint I have about all of her highlighters is they don't go light enough and neutral enough. Like, of course, this is following under her umbrella, and her brand, and she's known for a little bit more of an oomph. I need something that's a little bit more demure, so if she could like launch some of those, that would be great for like the everyday girl. Then I have this Light Lock powder. This is the highlighter powder, and it's in the shade Stars on Fire. Also can't wear right now, although I would totally wear it on my eyes because this is such a pretty color. Oh yeah. But I did wear this as my powder highlighter for the concert and I loved it. They're really great formula. Then I have the Light Lock stick, and this is in the shade Greek Tragedy. I am obsessed with this stick. Now this I can wear fair. This is so good though. I love it. It blends so easily. Like, you don't even really need to try. You just like put it on, you're like, whatever. You don't need to blend if you don't want to. Blend if you don't want to. I don't know where that was. You don't need to blend if you don't want to. It goes on so pretty, and it's just so easy to work with. So I got some like eyeshadow type products, and the first one I got is this fluid eye paint. I got this in the shade Smell Before Rain. It's almost like a taupey grayish color. Oh man, guys, I love to wear this alone. I've realized that. Like if I'm like, I don't want to try, but I want something on my eyes, I just wear this because when you blend it out, it looks so natural and just kind of like taupey. It's so pretty. Then I also got this fractal eye paint. First of all, I do think that this is like kind of wasteful. Like it would just save so much room if we could just have it in that format, you know, but it's fine. And this is gorgeous. Also, these makeup products last so long. So this has a little bit of a green undertone to it. I wore it. If you want to see it on my eyes, go check out the second vlog of my West Palm Beach vlogs because I was wearing it at the beginning of that. And I loved the eye look I created. It was so easy it was with these two, but it looked like I put way more effort into it. So yeah, I love it. Then the last things we have here, I got some lip duos there. This included lip liners and then lipsticks. So the two lip liners I have are in the shade Happy Endings and Cradled. So Cradled is this one, and Happy Endings is this one. Happy Endings is a little bit lighter. I actually ended up wearing Cradled to the concert, and then I got two matte lip colors, and this one is in the shade Slumber. I believe this goes with this one. Yeah, so there's Slumbered. I will say there's a very strong, like almost herbally smell. So I don't know if that's sensitizing or whatever, but yeah. Then the other one I got is in the shade Sad Song. Gosh, these are all so happy sounding. Happy Endings and Sad Song. So this one goes with this one. So that's Sad Song, and it goes with this one. I like these, but let me say something. I'm not a matte liquid lipstick person anymore. I totally used to be, but I find them drying. These aren't nearly as drying as most, but these are the things that I found to be the least exciting. I tried them, they were cool, I liked them, whatever. I like the lip liners more than I like the liquid lipsticks, and I like the other products more than I like the liquid lipsticks and the lip liner. So I just wanted to say that. I do think that she has an excellent brand, and I'm definitely gonna be picking up more stuff, especially now that it's so accessible at Ulta Beauty, and if you don't like something, you can return it there. Whereas if you have to return something online, it's a way harder process. But yeah, oh my gosh, we went through every single product that I tried this year so far. That's crazy. I'm tired. I feel like I should go relax. But anyway, I hope you guys liked this video, found it helpful. Hopefully didn't find it too like repetitive or redundant or long. I know the first one was longer than this, so I apologize for that. But hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. Make sure you go check out the first part of this speed reviews mini series that I did so you can see how I feel about every product I tried. I'll try to get better about doing them. I really will. But for now, that's it. I need to go take a nap and eat. I'm hungry and tired. Oh, please make sure you just subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know if I said that. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.